Alright, again, we've got inverse question here. And inverse questions often have more than one layer to them. So just worry about that later. This, you need to ask yourself, if this is a spot on the unit circle, we should be able to do this in our head. But since x is not a ratio on the unit circle, we have to sketch a triangle. So you have to be ready to do one of those two things. So inverse cosine exists in quadrants 1 and 2 because his range is 0 to pi. We are going to put this triangle in quadrant 1 if it's positive, and we would put it in quadrant 2 if cosine was negative. Since this is a positive x, that tells me our sketch needs to put him in quadrant 1. X as a fraction is x over 1. Cosine is always adjacent over hypotenuse, so that should be the setup of our triangle here. And since this is in terms of x, this is probably going to be in terms of x too. So still Pythagorean theorem. So it looks like this length is the square root of 1 minus x squared. And then finally, we can use this outside part. It wants to know what's the cosecant of this angle. Cosecant is always hypotenuse over opposite. So we've had the hypotenuse a while. Pythagorean theorem gave us the opposite. And you're welcome to leave your answer like this. But if this is a multiple choice question, we will probably rationalize it before we list it as a choice.